Now students, today we will discuss chapter 6 of class 11th, that is linear inequalities. See, everybody knows what are linear equations. Two algebraic expressions, when they are equated, so they are called equations. What are inequations? A statement which are not equated, means the statement which are not the equations are called inequations. Means a statement of the form x greater than y greater than x, or x greater than equal to y, or y greater than equal to x, these are called inequalities. These are called inequations. Right? There are two types of inequalities. There are two types of inequations. First type, a statement of the form x greater than y or y greater than x are called strict inequalities. Strict inequality has this type of symbol, greater than, or you can have less than also. Similarly, statement of the form greater than equal to y or y greater than equal to x are called slack inequalities. Means you may have greater than equal to symbol or less than equal to symbol in slack inequalities. Right? So you followed the difference between strict and slack inequality. In strict inequality, only greater than or lesser than sign will be used. In slack inequality, only greater than equal to or less than equal to sign will be used. Now few rules and properties for solving the linear inequations. First is transitive property. This property everybody knows. If A is less than B and B is less than C, then A is less than C. Clear? If A is less than B, B is less than C, then A will be less than C. Then next property is addition property. In addition property, if A is less than B, then A plus C will be less than B plus C. Means adding any constant quantity on both sides of inequality will not change the sign. Similarly, subtraction property. If A is less than B, suppose this is given कि A is less than B and there is a constant number C, then A minus C will be less than B minus C. Right? Means subtracting any number from both sides of inequality will not change the sign of inequality. Then another property is multiplication property. But in multiplication property, there are two cases. First case, if A is less than B and C is greater than 0, means C is positive. If C is positive and A is less than B, then what we can say कि AC will be less than BC. Means multiplying C to A and multiplying C to B. So inequality sign does not change. If A is less than B and C is greater than 0, then AC will be less than BC. Right? Now come to the next case of multiplication property. The next case is कि if A is less than B and C is less than 0 means negative, then AC will be greater than BC. Now see, the sign of inequality has changed. Right? When C is negative, A less than B implies AC greater than BC. Now next property is division property. Since multiplication has two cases, so division also has two cases, because division is indirectly a multiplication. If A is greater than B and C is greater than 0, when I say greater than 0, always it means positive. So if A is greater than B and C is positive, then A upon C will be greater than B upon C. Means dividing any inequation by a positive number will not change the sign of inequation. Now second case, if A is greater than B and C is less than 0, means C is negative, then A upon C will be less than B upon C. Means what you concluded, कि when A greater than B and any negative number C is given to you, so dividing the inequation by any negative number will change the sign of inequality. See, it is almost same like in multiplication we did. When a negative number is multiplied on both sides of the inequation, the sign changes. Similarly, in division also, dividing by any negative number, the sign will change. Now, the next property is how to express our solution in the interval form. Means various interval forms are there to express the solution of a linear inequation. Because remember one thing, in linear inequation we cannot get the answer as a single number. So we have always a set of answer, and for that set of answer we always go for the set. Now, solution of a linear inequality. Solution of a linear inequation. Solution of a linear inequation is the set of values which satisfy the given inequation. Set of values means there are various values which will be satisfied. Like if suppose x is less than 5, so there are various values which will be satisfied for x. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2 and so on. So collection of these will be called as set. So it means solution of a linear inequation is the set of values which satisfy the given inequation. Now how these solutions are written? So see, there are various ways for writing these solutions. So I have mentioned here 3 ways. First way is interval form, second way is the representation in equation form, and third way is in the graphical form. Suppose if we are getting a answer as a less than equal to x less than equal to b, means x lies from a to b. So interval form will be closed interval. See, this symbol is for closed interval. Square bracket a comma b, right? And the graphical representation will be on the number line. You will locate a and b, and then you will make 2 circles on a and b which is filled, and then stretch a line in between. This is how you express the graphical representation. Similarly, if suppose you are getting your answer as a less than equal to x less than b, to see b is not having equality sign, means b is not included. So in that case the interval form will be closed interval towards a because a is included, and open interval towards b. This parenthesis stands for open interval. And the representation in graph will be on the number line, locate a and b. At a you will make a filled circle, at b you will make a empty circle, and then you will stretch a line in between. Similarly, if we go for a less than x less than b, means both are not included. So both not included means a comma b in open interval, parenthesis both side. And in the number line it will be written as a and b. We will have empty circle and we will stretch a line in between. Next type of solution will be, you may have x less than equal to b. X less than equal to b means less than b all the values. So you know in real numbers we have the least real number as minus infinity. So minus infinity comma b. B will be closed and minus infinity open, because this infinity is not a particular number. That is why it is open, because I don't know the value of infinity. And on the number line, how you will stretch? So on the number line you will locate b, and since b is included, therefore filled circle at b and then stretch a line with arrow, which means that it is extended. Similarly, if I go for x greater than a, this type of solution, x greater than a is not included. Greater than a means a is not included, open interval, comma, till when? So till infinity. And infinity is always open because it is not a particular value. Now on the number line what you will do? You will simply locate it as a number line, mark with a empty circle, and then stretch a line with arrow indicating the solution. Clear? Now the last property is the reciprocation property. See, in the reciprocation property there are again 2 cases. If a and b both are positive, means a comma b is greater than 0. Then we have one more thing, that a is less than b, means there are two cases given to you, a and b are positive and a is less than b. Then 1 upon a will be greater than 1 upon b, means when both the numbers are positive we will have 1 upon a greater than 1 upon b, and the same rule follows when both the numbers are negative also. Right, now next is, if a is negative b is positive, means one is negative one is positive. In that case a less than b implies 1 by a will also be less than 1 by b, means a is negative b is positive, so when you will reciprocate so it will be minus 1 by a, minus of a negative number, and this will be 1 upon b, reciprocal of a positive number. The reciprocal of a negative number will be less than the reciprocal of a positive number, therefore 1 by a is less than 1 by b, means what, here sign does not change, but it is under the condition when one is negative other one is positive. When both are positive, then in that case on reciprocation sign changes. If both are negative, then in that case, means I can deal with the third case also. The third case says if a and b, third case says if a is also less than 0, b is also less than 0, so in that case a less than b implies what, कि 1 by a will be greater than 1 by b. Right, so it means in the third case, means if both the numbers are of same nature, both positive or both negative, then on reciprocation sign changes. But if one is negative one is positive, then on reciprocation sign will not change. So this is all about the linear inequality exercise 6.1. So make a note of it, make notes on this topic and then prepare it.